BrahMos cruise missiles are emerging as an optimal option in modern warfare due to its tremendous destructive power, speed and precision. The Indian Ministry of Defense said the BrahMos missile has proven to be a weapon that can increase power in modern and complex combat environments, thanks to its excellent anti-ship and ground attack capabilities. On November 22, 2017, the Indian Air Force Sukhoi SU-30MKI fighter successfully launched the BrahMos supersonic cruise missile for the first time. The plane, which took off from Kunda Air Base in the state of Bengal in western India, attacked and quickly destroyed a target ship in the Bay of Bengal. As a result of this test, India began speeding up the completion of a set of 3 tactical cruise missiles launched at sea, in the air, and on land. By the end of 2019, the Indian Air Force announced that the integration of the BrahMos missile on SU-30MKI fighters was completed. This gives the Indian Air Force the ability to remotely engage any targets at sea or on land with high accuracy in all weather conditions, day and night. In the context of increased border tension between India and China, the fact that BrahMos air-launched cruise missile is ready to operate is an interesting information. BrahMos is classified as a medium-range supersonic cruise missile. This is a product of BrahMos Aerospace Joint Venture, a collaboration between the Russian Federation's NPO Mashinostroyenia and India's Defense Research and Development Organization. The name BrahMos is a combination of the name of 2 rivers in India and Russia, the Brahmaputra River and the Moscow River. The technology of BrahMos missile is based primarily on the Russian P-800 Onyx cruise missile and other similar sea-skimming Russian cruise missile technology. Russia supplies 65% of BrahMos accessories, including jet engines and radar seeker. BrahMos is rated as one of the fastest anti-ship missiles in the world, with the successful integration of BrahMos on the SU-30MKI. Basically, development for the launch platform of this missile has been completed. BrahMos was first tested in 2001. A standard version of BrahMos has a length of 8.4 meters, a diameter of 0.6 meters, a wingspan of 1.7 meters, and a weight of 3 tons. To integrate into the Su-30MKI fighter jet, BrahMos has undergone many important improvements, including a reduction in weight to 2.5 tons. The ship-launched and land-based missiles can carry a 200 kg warhead, whereas the aircraft-launched variant can carry a 300 kg warhead. What makes BrahMos unique is its speed. It uses a two-stage propulsion system. To accelerate during the launch phase, it uses a solid rocket booster. During supersonic cruise phase, a liquid-fueled ramjet will be activated. Air-breathing ramjet propulsion is much more fuel efficient than rocket propulsion, giving the BrahMos a longer range than the pure rocket power missile would achieve. BrahMos can reach a maximum speed of Mach 2.8, with ranges from 290 to 500 km. BrahMos Aerospace is developing an upgraded version with speeds up to Mach 7 or Mach 8, range up to more than 600 km. India claims that BrahMos is capable of striking surface targets by flying at altitudes as low as 5 meters, and the maximum altitude it can fly is 15,000 meters. Its tremendous speed means it cannot be intercepted by some existing missile defense systems, and its precision makes it lethal to water targets. The high speed of the BrahMos likely gives it better target penetration characteristics than lighter subsonic cruise missiles, such as the Tomahawk. Being twice as heavy and almost 4 times as fast as the Tomahawk, the BrahMos has more than 32 times the on-cruise kinetic energy of a Tomahawk missile, although it carries only 3/5 the payload and a fraction of the range. The land, sea, and subsea versions of BrahMos are identical in configuration. It can be launched in vertical or inclined position and is capable of covering targets over a 360 degrees horizon. The air-launched version has a smaller booster and additional tail fins for added stability during launch. The air-launched BrahMos A missile has an estimated range of 300 to 400 kilometers. The Su-30 and BrahMos are themselves powerful weapons. However, when one of the world's best fighters is equipped with a formidable cruise missile, their power will be multiplied. In tests, each BrahMos missile tore through warships and turned ground targets into ashes. The velocity of 2,120 km/h of Su-30MKI will increase the kinetic energy of the missile, turning it into destructive power. An attack with 2 Su-30MKI squadrons within minutes can completely paralyze enemy command and control centers. In a potential confrontation with China, the tactics of using the duo of Sukhoi and BrahMos may not achieve such results, as China's valuable targets lie deep within the mainland or in the east coast. However, China's military infrastructure in Tibet and its strategic rail lines are still within the range of BrahMos. Currently, India is actively marketing this powerful anti-ship missile in Southeast Asia and the Middle East. India has long tried to export BrahMos missiles, which will be an important step on the long way to turn the country from a major arms importer into an important military-industrial center. Southeast Asia and the Middle East are priority areas in New Delhi political and economic policy. These are areas where India has a significant influence. One of BrahMos' most potential customers is the Philippines. In December 2019, Philippine Defense Secretary Dung Tran announced that the Philippines is interested in buying 2 sets of BrahMos missiles, and assumed that the contracts could be signed by 2020. My video about BrahMos cruise missile is over. Thank you for your interest. If you want to ask me to make some kind of weapon, let me know in the comments. Don't forget to click like and subscribe to support the channel. Thank you and goodbye.